So we are doing I'm actually going on someone else's YouTube today for once. A guy called Justin is a property guy. So obviously I'm not a property expert by any means, but I'm involved in property, main business, but it's an investment side thing that I do. So obviously I put all my money into property HMOs. So I presume we'll talk a little bit about that. I actually have no idea what he's going to talk to me about today, but I got Jake round to show behind the scenes because, like I said, I'm trying to be as transparent as possible with what I do day to day. So I thought it'd be interesting. I have no idea what to expect today, so it'd be kind of interesting to see what we talk about. Obviously, the full YouTube video should be on his channel, but yeah, hopefully you'll see a little bit. It won't be a short video, just kind of explaining what we're doing. Obviously, just at my house at the moment. I have no idea what they're going to ask me. Got about an hour before I get off to do something else, but yeah. So
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but I have time.
Thank you very much.
To do nothing. So
No, sure.
so I'm just stacked out, so.
That's right. I wasn't sure. That was a bit funny to do this, to be honest.
I booked it off, so Friday's actually a better day for me.
Is it? Oh, cool.
Yeah, because I have a lot of my business calls I try and front load in the week.
Yeah.
Because I do a lot of content, factor in content production.
Yeah,
so Friday's normally more of a content production day.
Yeah.
So for me it's quite good. So for me a couple of hours on Friday is not no problem to kind of. I've always built up business behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, well, I could carry on doing that, but I think it's important to build for future proofing.
Yeah.
Having social presence is important. I don't think it's vital. I've got a lot of business associates that you wouldn't know existed.
Yeah.
Like very wealthy people.
Yeah.
I think the majority of wealthy people aren't on social media, but
yeah.
50 years down the line, that won't be the case anymore.
No,
so
I do agree.
It's shifting.
Yeah. No, I think it's rare to find someone like yourself though, because you are willing to share it, whereas normally someone maybe got to your point might go, actually, I'm going to stay.
I think I'm probably just the right age. If I was a little bit older, I probably wouldn't have done.
Yeah.
I kind of hit, I'm just coming to 30 now, I'm not old by any means, but obviously I hit the internet at the right spot.
Yeah.
Obviously a generation above me, or maybe 10 years older, probably was a little bit grown out a bit by the time.
Yeah. Oh no, I wasn't calling you old.
No, in terms of, I'm just saying, I think that if I'd been probably 10 years older, I probably wouldn't have bothered.
Yeah. No, I know.
It's kind of, I've just seen the merit in it.
Yeah. No, I think as well, I meant more in like the sense that you've got to a certain level now, that most people might actually back away a bit. Actually, I don't know if I should show this.
Yeah, but I think it's important I think there's a lot of idiots out there putting stuff on the internet.
Yeah.
And I think it's important if you've got, with power comes responsibility, I think. So if you're doing well and you have done it in the right way and you're not ripping people off, it's important to show, because there's a lot of people getting ripped off.
Yeah.
That for me is quite a big thing of mine, is like trying to be transparent.
No, I agree with you there.
I'm actually restructuring myself a little bit more to try and be even more transparent, because I don't think there's enough transparency online.
Yeah.
And I think I think that in the next 10 years there'll be a lot more mediation of people online and service providers and everything else, because it's just a clusterfuck, to be quite frank. Just shit information and people just shouting rubbish.
I think they're like regulated as well, because all these online.
That's what I mean. Yeah, so there'll be a lot of mediation, regulation, whatever, from bodies or I don't know, be government or whatever else. But I think there has to be really. Yeah. Well, even if it's socially done.
Yeah.
If there's peers that are well respected within the industry that are known to be legitimate, that actually have a say in what's right or what's wrong.
Yeah.
It's like checker trade for labour.
Yeah. How do you know that's actually?
Well, checker trade is not. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think government run. But it's a body that basically said, well, we trust you.
Yeah.
We're vouching for these people. We have independent reviews and everything else. I think I'll have to start having a bit more online. So.
That's true. Yeah. I don't know how much you follow the property stuff as well, but there's a lot of they call them scammers. They're not really scammers. They're just pushing people. I don't know how you phrase it, but they're pushing people into expensive courses on a whim, kind of like on a weekend.
It's no different. So, I mean, I'm not going to name names. Don't know if you. They're very good marketers. Yeah. The thing is, I have no problem. Obviously, I mentor people that sell services, so I mentor online coaches. So I won't coach someone who knows a crap coach. Yeah. Simply.
Simple as that.
I mean, it's not wrong to try and optimise the amount that you charge for your service, but it has to be within a reason of like, okay, is it actually worth this? Mm-hmm. I mean, I could sell something under some false promises. Yeah. But if someone's fully aware of what they're going to receive, I can get you in shape, in this kind of shape in 8 weeks. If it's genuinely doable and I'm charging this amount, so there's full transparency with what you're offering and what you're going to get, or what you could get. There's no guarantees, and they still accept that's okay. But if I'm a property guy, I'm like, well, I can make you 500 grand a year for sign up to this 15 grand course. And the thing is that the way they put it across almost sounds like you're definitely going to get it.
Yeah.
That in my opinion is wrong.
And it requires the person that's taking part to put in a lot more action than I think they realise at the time, and
there's an issue on both ends here. The person selling the service and the person buying it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's fault from both parties.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're an idiot if you take it up on it without doing your due diligence, and then you're also a bit of a twat if you're using your power and social presence to sell it. So in the wrong way.
I agree. That's a good topic.
I think
that one.
There's more, but I think what's happening though is there's more level of skepticism than ever before online. So people are becoming aware of it.
Yeah.
People are. So I actually did a video yesterday. So I was just creating a new advertising funnel, and I actually showed the whole process, because every single funnel now is exactly the same. It's always the same copy, the same titles, the same offers, the same value, and I think people are really starting to get cheesed off with it, and I'm noticing my return on ad spend is dropping, my click-through rate, and my ads are getting better. So there has to be an evolution in what's going to happen now in terms of the way it's all running. So that skepticism will eventually become so high that people can't get away with those kind of claims anymore. But there's still going to be a lot of people ripped off in the process until we get to that point.
Yeah.
But people will always be ripped off. There's idiots out there, but.
Well, there's people. Exactly. They don't do any of the homework. They just come on. They want to be sold a dream in a way, don't they? So. Yeah.
I think some people just want to be sold the dream, and they don't. Yeah. And I think deep down they know they're not going to get anything from it. Honestly, I think half the time they know that they're not actually going to get any, remuneration from the actual service that they're signing up for. But in their head, I don't know what it is. It's like a magic pill.
Yeah.
There's no quick fixes or anything. In my opinion, if ads are done correctly, what you do is you build an organic system that works.
Yeah.
And then you simply scale it using ads.
Got it.
You increase your reach. So the biggest mistake that people make when it comes to advertising is that they don't get an organic system working first.
Yeah.
And they suddenly throw ads at something and wonder why they're not getting any return.
Yeah.
What you should do is, in essence, take what works without spending any money, and then work a way of putting money behind it to actually just speed up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But if you're not monetizing from it, then the system was never there to make money from it, unless at some point in the future you want to monetize from it. Yeah. There'd be no point putting money into it.
Yeah,
unless it's just an ego thing, you wanted more followers or everything else. But
no.
If you're trying to get money faster and you've already got a system that works, then yes, definitely put money into it. If you haven't actually figured it out organically, then if you've got there's two ways of looking at this. If you had like an unlimited budget and you wanted to get the answers as quickly as possible, of how to make your system work, I would put money into it and say, right, we can test faster because we can basically put it in front of more people, and the data will tell us whether it's working. That's a quick way to lose money, but if you had the budget there, let's say a big company came to me and we've got £1 million, we need to work out what works and what doesn't, and then afterwards we'll scale it. I'll be like, right, we'll put money in it, test.
Front
end, and then you say, right, after that, okay, this is just, we're going to wipe some money off, just to get the information back as fast as possible. Or you do it your way, you do 2 or 3 years organically, work out, you get the data slower, but you don't pay anything for it, and then go, okay, this works, we'll put money behind it.
Got it.
That's how I would do it.
That's kind of the route. Well, it's only been a year since I've been doing it, and I get like a consultancy service. I get calls booked off the back of it through my website, and I make a few sales through my website. So I think I'm getting like 7, 8, 9 booked calls a week. Not much, but it's
That's organic. That's very good.
Yeah, it is all organic. I've never paid for anything. So then I think, well, actually, what if I scale that? So I was intrigued.
You've already got the content there, the funnel, everything's there. All you do with paid ads is just increase the audience that can see, bump into your content,
and then that should filter down.
Just get quicker. So that'll just amplify the amount of bookings you're getting at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You're not trying to do anything different.
No.
You're just taking what already works, which you have. You've got a working system.
Yeah.
And you're just ramping it up, basically putting it on steroids.
Yeah.
To get your results faster.
No,
that's it.
Yeah. Now I'm like, why haven't I done it? But
well, it depends. Like I said, it depends on your goal.
Yeah.
It's a lot of time out of your day to actually work that out as well, because then you have to learn how to write out everything else. I know I'm saying in essence, there's also you got to learn how to actually do it, but the fact that you're already doing it well organically, it's not hard. You already understand your audience. You already got. So, for example, I won't go into too much detail, but like on Facebook, you can create lookalike audiences.
Yes. Yeah.
So people that have been engaging on your Instagram profile, you can find people just like them.
You just target
them. So then you run the same kind of content to those people to drive them to your content, your media, your value-based stuff, and then ultimately drive them through to your booking. That's it.
Yeah.
Have a decent email drip. You can do all that stuff and give. it's no different to what you're doing now. You're just doing it faster.
Elliot, thanks for coming on.
You're very welcome.
Tell me about, you bought a Ferrari in a pandemic.
Yeah.
How's it feel? It's quite an achievement, right?
So yeah, for me, cars were always. I'm very quite frugal with my money. I think, guys, if you are interested in business, great things to get into copywriting, because more businesses are going to get more competitive online. Ad spend, videographers, photographers, content producers, all those kind of things will start being replaced because the people coming off the production lines, and those are the students every single year. We normally rent out our properties because students will refer other students. I've never heard that before. Because we go out of our way to make sure that they're treated properly, as I would want to be treated.
Yeah.
And do you know what? It's not hard to treat someone well. So we actually have live messages. So I say, look, unless it's an emergency, don't message us crazy o'clock on Sunday.
Yeah.
I've just clicked on a really funny video. I want to watch it.
Yeah,
this guy's really annoying in the video. You've actually got to really resonate with them. So the targeting and the actual initial 5 seconds.
So yeah,
How do you work that out? I think
Testing.
Okay.
So you've got to play around with different audiences, with multiple videos, with different run those audiences against different videos.
Yeah.
See which one hits.
Yeah.
You look at the metrics. It's like I said, it's a maths game.
Yeah.
I can't believe